Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my Sephora VIB sale. If you don't know what that is, that's basically just where Sephora does 20% off in the fall, and then I think in the spring it's 15% off. But I know that mine's going up a little bit late, but I literally haven't had a day off. But I have got to try a couple of these items out, so I can kind of give you guys a little bit of a mini review. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started with skincare. I do want to mention I picked up the Origins, I think it's like the one for pore cleansers. It's like a clear one. But anyways, I picked up that one and the Boscia gel cleanser, and both of those come in my package, and I guess the lids had come off. The lid had come off the Origins one, and the Boscia one where it kind of screws was loose, and those had gotten all over everything in my box. But luckily, like I said, nothing was ruined. It was just kind of gross. They are resending me both of those, but I did just want to mention those. And then I did pick up the Origins Eye Doctor. This is the Moisture Care for around the eyes. This is actually quite a little size. I've actually seen sample sizes of eye products bigger than this, but I have been trying this out. Again, I've only been trying it out for about 3 nights, so I can't really give you guys like a good review, but so far it sinks into the skin really nicely underneath the eyes. It doesn't like lay on top of it, but it absorbs really nicely, and so far it's not dry or anything. It's really hydrating. And then I picked up the Origins High-Potency Vitamins. This is the oil-free one. I love this. It's hands down one of my all-time favorite moisturizers. I feel like it's such a staple in my skincare. Like I mentioned, I don't like to use this as a moisturizer every single night. I like to use this about 2 to 3 times a week, and I can just see such a difference when I use this product in my skin. Like my skin's brighter. It just looks healthier. But they do have one that's like original, that's not oil-free, that works really good for people with dry skin. Then I picked up the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in Light. This is a repurchase. This is my holy grail primer. It's one of those that I just continue to go back to. I forgot to pick up the pore filling one by Smashbox, but I might pick that up this evening because I am running down to Sephora because I do have to return something, which I'll talk about later. Then I picked up 2 concealers. I picked up the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I picked up the shade of Vanilla, or Light 2. Yeah, Vanilla. And I picked this up because I wanted to give it another go. I have only used it once so far, and I don't know, I still don't love this concealer, but I'm still going to try to work with it because I find that when I do set it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, that it doesn't crease as bad as it used to. But I also think that's because, like I said, my skin has really changed and my under eye area is just like super dry. So I'm still going to play around with this, and I mean, I'm not going to force myself to like it, but I'm definitely going to keep it. And then I picked up the Estee Lauder Wear Waterproof Concealer. I have the original double wear one that comes in like a clear tube with a gold cap, just like the foundation does, and I absolutely love it. But I got this in the shade 1N Extra Light Neutral. And I got this just because, like I said, it was the lightest shade because I do wear the next shade up, which is like 1N2. So, but yeah, anyways, haven't got to try this one out yet, but I mean, I love pretty much any of Estee Lauder's like double wear lines, so I'm sure I'll like this, but I haven't got to try that out yet. Oh yeah, and then I forgot, I did pick up another Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. I love this. This is my absolute holy grail like face wash. I find that it really gets down in there and like removes the makeup that like my cleanser, like I like to use my Bliss. It's a gel to oil cleanser. It's like a gel, but you put it on your face dry and it kind of like breaks up all your makeup and everything, and then I rinse it off, and then I like to go in with a cleanser, and I just feel like this gets anything like out of my pores or anything that, you know, or like any makeup that my Bliss like gel to oil cleanser might have missed. But this is really great, and I find that this lasts me a really long time. Like I'd say one of these lasts me about 6 months, but I have been using my other one in the morning and in the evening, and I've noticed that's only lasted me about 3 months, but again, I've been using it in the morning and in the evening. But I absolutely love this cleanser. Then I picked up the Huda Beauty Lip Contour Set, and I picked up the shade, or the one that's got Vixen and Famous in it. My friend Angelika here on YouTube, her name is actually Mega Fashionista 93, that's her YouTube name. She actually got this, and I ran back out and purchased it because the shades look so gorgeous. I am going to do a separate video, like a review of this, because I have already tried out both the shades and the lip pencil, and I do have a pretty good overall thought. I do have the shade Vixen Lip Liner and Vixen liquid lipstick on right now. And like I said, I will give you guys a review because I've definitely tested these out for longevity because like I said, I've been working literally long hours. I guess it's just where, I don't know, maybe like with the cold weather's getting here, or I don't know why. It's just been busy. Then I picked up the Stila Bright and Bold Style Day Liquid Lipstick Set. I've already done one of the Naturally Nude set that comes with the 3 nude shades, but it was 20% off and I was like, why not just go ahead and get this because I don't have any of these shades. I have worn the red shade and this berry shade right here, but this fuchsia shade does not look good on my skin tone. But I love Stila's like liquid lipsticks. I will do a swatches and a video of this as well. But I do love the formula. It is a pretty drying formula, but the longevity of those like liquid lipsticks are some of the like most long wearing that I've ever used. And then I picked up the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Highlighter. I've actually got this on my cheekbones today. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm trying to look in the viewfinder. Maybe a little. But what I love about this is it's a beautiful shade. It's like just a nude shade, and like what's really weird is like when I swatched it, I was like, well, this is kind of like a powder. But then when I took a brush and applied it, it's so beautiful and it's so natural. This is one of those highlighters that I could see myself wearing like on my wedding day. Like it's not super intense. It's like when the sun or the light hits it, it like just highlights your cheekbones, but it doesn't look wet, like that wet look. I mean, it's a beautiful highlighter. I think the packaging's a little bit bulky, but overall, like I said, I definitely love this highlighter. And I know they do have a couple of other shades that I might pick up as well. I'll just have to see because I know they do get quite dark. So I just picked up another Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder. This, I just wanted to pick up another one because I only have about half left. But these two last me about like 6 months. Then I picked up the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Powder Makeup. Shoo, I have like a tickle in my throat. And I picked this up because, again, I love the Double Wear, like the liquid foundation. It's my holy grail foundation. And I went to pick this up, but I've actually already used this, and it's a lot lighter than the actual foundation is, than like the liquid foundation. You guys can see, it is super, super light. And I find when I put it on my skin, like it doesn't oxidize. So I might have to swap this out as well. I'm not sure. I might keep it to maybe just set like in my T-zone or something like that because it's almost so light that it's almost like a translucent shade. But I got it in the shade that I wore the foundation, but it's a lot lighter, so just take that into account. But again, I just got this to set my foundations. I know it says it's a powder like foundation, but I wanted it to set my liquid foundations that are not as full coverage as I'd want them to be. Like my Laura Mercier or my Becca one, they're not as full coverage as I want, and I thought I could go over with a more full coverage powder. And then I picked up the Too Faced Sweethearts Bronzer. And I had this when it originally come out, and it was on my IKEA Alex 9 drawers. And above my shoulder, it fell right off and just into a million pieces. That's the only thing I hate about baked products because I have a bunch of the like NYX that has some baked blushes I really like. And I like baked blushes, but I mean, I feel like if I take them traveling or anything and I get them out, they have completely shattered. I don't know why, but it's just, I love baked products, but I hate how they break so easy. But this is really pretty. It's a really warm bronzer. I think it's gorgeous. Again, it just kind of gives you that sun-kissed glow. And I wanted to pick up another bronzer because my go-to bronzer, which is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, Kathleen Light said that she thinks that might have been breaking her out in one of her videos. And like, I didn't think much about it, but like, I was breaking out where I put bronzer, and now that I've stopped using that bronzer for the last, like, I don't know, month, I haven't noticed any breakouts in that area. So I'm kind of worried. Like, I hope that the Physicians Formula Bronzer doesn't break me out, but it's kind of looking like maybe it does. But I'm going to try to start using it again, and if it starts doing it, we'll know. Then I got the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Full Coverage Foundation. This is the wrong shade. This is actually what I'm going down there to return this evening. But this was the only shade that I could find online that had a neutral undertone. I think this said this was fair or light with a neutral undertone, which is usually what I am. The other ones are was like a peach, a yellow, or a pink undertone. And of course, like I said, I might have to get 2 shades to kind of, you know, match whatever shade I'm going to be. But yeah, I only wore this, like I said, one day because it was the wrong color, and I just wore it around the house. I do not like the packaging whatsoever. It's really, really messy. But it is a really pretty foundation, but it did sink into my fine lines. But I definitely want to do it when I get the right shade and try try it out with a couple different primers and apply it a couple different ways before I do like a full in-depth review on this product. Oh, and then lastly, I got the Foreo Luna 2, and I got this for oily skin. This is the light blue one. I have been trying this out. I have tried out the Clarisonic, so I am going to be doing a more in-depth review of this product. Like, I definitely want to use it for at least a month and a half before I do a review though. But I can definitely, like I said, do that kind of comparison for you guys because I have tried them both out. So far, I'm really liking this one. I haven't seen too many reviews on the one for oily skin, but I have seen reviews on the one for combination skin. But yeah, it basically just looks like this. It is waterproof because I have already dropped it in the tub once. You press just the plus and the minus sign to turn it on, and then you just press the center button, and then it does, sorry, I got a dog hair on it. It does have like 15 seconds, I believe it is, or 12 seconds where, you know, you can switch to another section of your face. So far, I'm really liking this, and I'm really impressed, especially for $200, but I definitely feel like I use a lot more of my cleanser when I have to use this product. But I mean, it's really nice, and it works, like I said, really nicely. And just like I turned it on, and I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I don't know, I really like it. Like for $200, and then like I said, you can just pause it and it just lights up down here at the bottom. It's not showing up on camera, but to kind of let you know it's like in standby mode, and then you can just kind of turn it back off. But so far I've really been loving it, but I will do a more in-depth review for you guys on this product because I know that $200, like I said, that's a big chunk of money. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed my Sephora haul. If there's any of these products that you guys do want to see, like a first impression review on that I didn't say I was going to do, just let me know down in the comments down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching.